Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and I'm here since a long time with a new playthrough. And this time I'm playing the solo version of this beautiful game, Keystone North America, by Gauntlet Entertainment. I think it's their first release that they did, and it's designed by Jeffrey Joyce and Isaac Vega. Now this is deluxe edition. The deluxe edition comes with a playmat up there, which I will only show you partly because I want to fit everything on screen. So that's the biggest difference. And also, let me take away the box here. It also comes with these nice artwork player boards. Normally they're just green squares, but this has artwork. I think you can turn them around if you just want to use the green one, but this is also, of course, a little bit more colorful on screen, so that's why I leave it this way. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this game in which, well, we are going, as I said, to do a solo version. Now you can play this just solo if you want, but there's also this book here. This is kind of a field journal in which you are a junior biologist and you're doing all these scenarios or assignments, and there's a bunch of these, as you can see. Everyone is different here, so it's like challenges, like little puzzles that you have to try to do. Different objectives, different way to score points or to set up the game, and we're going to play the first one, which is assignment 1, the orientation day. I'm going to leave it like this. You can pause the screen if you want to read all the fluff, but a short story is that we are in a park somewhere trying to see what's in there, and well, we're still learning, right? So each of these has a setup, so some different things can change. For example, in this game, we only have 3 of these skill tokens. Normally you would have 5 in a normal game, but these are 3 specific ones that we use for this assignment. Also, we have 6 species cards, which is also in a normal game. We have all the wildlife of our wild cards are available. Sometimes it isn't, apparently. We have to use secret objective card 10, which is not secret because we're playing solo, so we have to use this one, and we start with these 5 tokens, which do have a name, which I already forgot. I'm not sure how important that is, but these acorns, they can be used to buy cards and do other stuff as well. And I looked it up for you. These are synergy tokens. I almost forgot about that. Okay, so what is the goal of the game? Well, we are going to try to fill up this board with all these cards here, and we're going to try in this game, in this assignment, we're going to try to beat a score of 50 points. So we have to have 50 or more victory points, no special rules. So that's what we are going to try to do. We will do that by hopefully smartly placing cards that we get here onto the board. All right. We also can score points by completing these objectives. So we need we need this L kind of shape, this corner shape with this symbol here somewhere on the board. We have to have 2 endangered species diagonally next to each other. So we need to have that somewhere. 3 of these next to each other, and at least 4 with this symbol here on the board. These all have names. I will mention these names during the game as soon as we get one. Now, as you can see, if we get one of these 4 objectives, we score 5 points. 2 is 10, 3 is 16, and all 4 is 24. So this might be a very important one to score these points with. Okay, how do turns work? Very simple. In your turn, and I'm the only player, so it will always be my turn, you get 2 actions. You can either introduce or use a skill. To introduce, we just take one of the cards here. Now, important thing is, this is the cheapest one here on the right. But for each card that I skip, I will have to play one of these synergy tokens on the previous cards in order to get one further ahead. Now, I can still get these later and retrieve my synergy tokens, but maybe I don't want those animals. So that's also very important to have enough of these in order to have more flexibility here. As soon as I take a card, I have to place them somewhere on the board. I can place them wherever I want, but of course I want to do some stuff for to score points. So the goal is, in order the way to score points, is to have cards next to each other in a row or a column, and it can also be from the bottom up or from right to left, that go up or down in numbers. So 5 next to a 4, 4 next to a 3, and all that stuff. So they have to go up in numbers, but they cannot skip any number. So that's something I want to do. And for each card at the end of the game of the same habitat, which are depicted here, and you have 4 different symbols here, then you would score points for each one of the cards in ascending order of the same habitat. So that's quite a challenge. Also, when placing a card, if you place it next to cards of the same habitat, you will gain the synergy tokens as well, and I will show that later. So that's one thing I can do, that is to introduce, and the next thing that I can do is to use a skill action. Skill actions, we have 3 skills in this assignment here that we can use. We can just use one of the actions on the token here and then flip it. Or maybe after a while we have some flipped, we can also choose to do every action on the flipped tiles and then flip them all back to their normal side, and then we will advance this track here. If it reaches 0, then the game will end. The game will also end when our board has been completely filled. Okay, but that's it. Let's just play the game and you will see what I mean. So what do we have here in this nice little row here? We have the cheapest one here, which is a tortoise. Now, one thing that really I like about this tortoise, well, 2 things to be honest. First of all, it's an endangered one, and as you might already remember, is that we need to have 2 of them diagonally next to each other. So that's something we might already want. We also have a crocodile here, which is also endangered. Now, also interesting is that this has a keystone symbol, and keystones, if you score a row or column with a keystone and the creature has a keystone symbol, then you will score that set twice. Well, for each keystone symbol you will score it 1 more time. So this might be a very interesting one, but I want in some way to combine it maybe with the crocodile. Maybe I can do this quickly, so I already have this objective. Now I have this, so this is where the puzzle begins, right? So I might want to put it somewhere like here, so I can, and sorry about the glare, it might become a little bit of a problem. Let's see if it's everywhere. No, I think it's this row that will have a little bit of a glare, sorry about that. But if I place this, I can still go maybe for, well, you cannot score everything super good, but I can still go for 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2 here. Yeah, we'll see. So this will not be perfect, but at least I can score those things. So I think I'm going for it because, first of all, it is the cheapest card. I can get this one for free. So I'm going to take this one, and will I place it here? I might as well. Yeah, or here. Let's place it here to start with. So we have a desert tortoise over here. We don't get anything in return because it's not next to anything, but okay, we got started. So everything slides down here, and we get a new one here, the northern flying squirrel. Okay, and now things will start to get a little bit more interesting. So what else do we want to accomplish? The tortoise also has one of these symbols, and we want these animals in this corner shape here. So we might want to have more of those. Now, I could try to combine this with this and maybe place the crocodile here. Then I need one more here, which is pretty interesting. I don't have any lying in the row at this moment, but it might still be okay. The Rocky Mountain elk here is not that bad because it has this symbol here, and I want to have 3 next to each other. Now I can orientate that any way I want. They can also be in a column as well. But that's interesting to try to fix. Now this symbol means the fall, so this is a fall card, and you have the 4 seasons. This one here is spring. So I think I will, and I do this again, I will play this one because it's for free. Let's try to be careful with what I spend, and let's place this one. I could place this here. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to place this here. I could play this here, but then I cannot continue my row because there will be a 1 here, maybe, if I'm lucky, but I cannot place a 0 because there are no zeros here. So I'm going to play this Rocky Mountain Elk here. Now, if the glare would not bother us, then we will see that the Rocky Mountain Elk has 2 symbols here. We have forest or woodland, and we have desert or grassland here. If you place a card on the board next to one or more of their with the same symbol here, for each shared symbol with every card, you will get a synergy token. So in this case, we will get 1 synergy token. So we're at 6. That's great. Okay, let's slide everything down again. There we go. And now we have a mule deer here. Okay, so and now we're already starting to get into a pickle here because I don't have a lot of things that I really can use. So let's hope that by placing the crocodile, we will get some more interesting stuff. So we'll definitely take this crocodile, and we're going to place it right over here. Again, for free. And we already have these diagonal endangered species for this observed behavior assignment here. So that's pretty cool. So we don't have to look at that. Sadly enough, I didn't place them next to anything, so I don't get bonus synergy tokens. All right, and now the puzzle can really begin. All right, we have a mountain lion, which is pretty neat. It's also with a keystone symbol, so that might bring us some more points in the future. This might be a very good one, maybe for this row. Yeah, because it also has this symbol here, the fall symbol. If we can place it here and get another 4 in here with the same symbols, then we can hopefully get the 3 in a row here for another objective. But we're not there yet at all, to be honest. Sadly enough, this is a 3, so I cannot place them here. I can place it here, and I still go for this one, but I want to have a 4 here, which is not here on the board. So let us go to the skill tokens for now. So what do they do here? So if I activate this one, I can move up to 2 cards. I may do that diagonally on the board. So I could still change up things here if I want to. Okay, and I have to, this is always mandatory, I have to discard a card from the row, and then everything will slide down again. Now this is very important in order to have some mitigation here on this row. This one allows us to get 8 synergy tokens, and we have to remove 3 cards from the row. Awesome card in order to do some interesting stuff, which I will show you soon, hopefully. Here I can place 2 of the research tokens, which are just worth 1 point each at the end of the game, on an endangered species card. So this is a very good one for us, because I think I'm going to use that one for now. Let's start with this one. So if you use a skill token, you just do the action. So I'm going to use this one, which allows me to place 2 of these research tokens on an endangered species card. So let's put it on the crocodile here. So that's 2 points worth. And very important, the 2 points will also be doubled if I score this column or row with the keystone symbol. So that's very, very interesting. So it might be worth some points. I also have to, this is mandatory, remove 2 cards from this row here. And I think I'm going to remove, for now, let's do these 2 here. So these are removed. I'll put them here in a discard pile here. Let's flip the cards. It's easier to see that it's not part of the row, and we will slide everything down again, and we get a golden eagle, which is also a fall number 5, so we can choose, but this one has a keystone, so that might be more interesting. And we get a mountain goat. Okay, the mountain goat. So again, not something to put here, which is kind of sad. And then we will flip this tile as well. So this has been used. So in the future, I can choose to do one of these or every turned over one. So in this case, only this one. Okay, so we do have a solution for our problem here, which is we can pay 10 synergy tokens in order to buy one of these wild cards. These wild cards are pretty amazing. They cost 10 synergy tokens. They also have a type of land, but they have the ability to have any number that you choose. So that's cool. Now this is also the fall one. No, this is a spring one. So let's see if I can see the fall one. Sadly enough, so this would be great to place here to have that 4 card here, so I can finally get the mountain lion here. But sadly enough, it doesn't have the same terrain type. But it might still be worth the sacrifice. Although I won't be able to score that many points as I hoped for in that row. So let's see what we will do. It is still a decent option. So I'm going to use this one here. So this skill token that gets me 8 synergy tokens. And there we go. So we're at wow, we're at 14. We have to remove 3 cards. So I'm going to remove. Oh man, I'm not sure about removing this one because this one has this symbol on there, which is I don't know what the symbol means anymore, but yeah, it's a tag icon. We also need 4 of those on the board, and we already used 3 spots, and we don't have any yet, so we still need 4 of those if you want to score the most points with this. So I might want to leave that one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this here, the mule deer. And since I'm going to take the mountain lion, I'm going to remove the golden eagle here. So we remove 3 cards. Everything slides down at the end of our turn. There we go. The long-tailed weasel. Oh, the Mexican spotted owl. Okay, so now things get interesting. We will flip this because this owl here is exactly what the doctor subscribed. We can place this here with the mountain lion next to it. So we really want the owl. So what we will do, now we could just pay 1 to get the mountain lion. And then, yeah, that's what we will do. So we have a lot of these tokens. And, so, well, plans changed. I was going to take a wild card, but I'm going to do something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 1 here to skip this one and take the mountain lion. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the mountain lion here, which doesn't give us any bonus at this moment, but things are going to get really good here. There we go. Everything slides down, and now it's time to spend some more. Let's exchange these, some more of these synergy tokens. But don't worry, we'll get some of them back. So I'm going to spend 3 of these, so 1, 2, 3, and get the Mexican spotted owl, because that's the one I want. Alright, so let's see what happens. If we place this one here and right into the glare, we have 2 of the same symbols with the Rocky Mountain elk and 2 of the same one with the mountain lion, which means we get 4 synergy tokens back. So that's an awesome deal, folks. Plus, we now have 3 in a row here already. 3, 4, 5 of the same terrain type. So we have a nice group that will score us 3 points plus the keystone. So 6 points at least. Awesome. Okay, so everything slides down again. And now we'll have to see again what we will do. We have some aspen, which is not too shabby at all. So, oh, that aspen. I want that aspen, folks. but we might want some other things as well. The falcon. The falcon is a great one to place here, for example. So we can start a row from 5, 4, 3, 2 maybe, next to the crocodile, who has a keystone, and the falcon has a keystone symbol as well. But still, we also want to have that squirrel in that mountain goat maybe, in order to score some points for this one here with the 4 tag symbols, and that's gonna be the most difficult one to get. I start to realize, but still, things are not looking too shabby. Okay, I would prefer to have a 1 here, a 2 here, and oh, this might turn out pretty well. So I'm going to forsake some things, but I'm still, oh no, I need the right symbol, right? Oh no, I wanted a fall symbol here or here, or a spring symbol here or here to get the corner that we need. And sadly enough, the one that I want to place here does have the fall symbol, no spring. And the one that I wanted to place here now has a winter symbol. So that is going to ruin that plan. So I might prefer this aspen here. Although it doesn't synergize with the desert tortoise, with the symbol of the habitat. Okay, now we have to think. Now we have to think what we want to do. Okay, wow, this is a difficult one. I should not forget these cards as well. They might still help me. I could place one of those. Sadly enough, this symbol is just not the right type of terrain on the wild cards. So I think I'm going to go for this northern flying squirrel at this moment, which gives me 2 synergy tokens. And I'm going to place it right in the bottom corner, and that will give me 1 synergy bonus. So get one of the synergy tokens again. Okay, so that slides down, and let's see what we get here. A sugar maple. Yes, that's the one. Or is it? No, that's not the one. Oh no, it's still the aspen that's most interesting. We could gamble and remove some cards with the skill tokens, but I think I'm going to try to plan stuff with what we have here in some way or another. Although this one was probably not the best idea. The squirrel is not really the best move, because I want a 4 here. Now a 1, 2, 4 or 1, 3, 4. But I do have one of these now. So I could place a mountain goat, which also has a tag somewhere around here, but doesn't really help me that much. But it has the mountain symbol, which I really cannot use anywhere in a good way. Oh boy. Well, I think I'm going to get the weasel here. So this weasel, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it with these 4 symbols. So let's just try to get other stuff. So I'm going to place the weasel here, which gives me 1, 2 synergies and 1 more, so 3 synergy tokens. So that's where I'm good. And this also will score me 1 point for each tree I have. So at this moment, if I keep whatever I have here, I would score 6 more points by only having these tokens here. So that's still not too shabby. All right, let's see what we get. We get the Canada Lynx. All right. Oh, not too bad, to be honest. I can forgo this 2, 3, 4 idea. And let's see. Oh no, that's winter. Now I have 1, 2. I could use a 3 in this winter. No, winter, I mean. Yeah, let's go for the mountain goat here now. So we get these 2, so that's cool. That means another point if we keep all these. Get the mountain goat and put it right here. There we go. We have 1 synergy symbol here, so we get 1 of these again. And now we have 1, 2, 3, but 2 of them have mountain symbols. All right. Okay. Still things are going well. we have a Dusky Grouse, which has one of these symbols. And, oh yeah, we'll have to choose. So this has, again, the spring symbol, which we still need here or here. It is not the greatest number, though. But it does have the symbol, and then if we place this, we have 3, so we would only need 1 more. Oh, interesting. The Falcon. What was I going to do with the Falcon? Because that had a Keystone symbol as well. We could place it here. Oh yeah, not too shabby. So let's take this free Falcon, place it over here. It has 2 of the same symbols with the mountain lion. So 2 more acorns. So let's exchange some of these. There we go. Wow. So we might score a lot of points with this if we want. All right. Great. And now we have 4, 5. So if we can place a 3 here or something, then we can still learn more points, especially with that Keystone symbol. 2 of them here now. All right. So we will need a number 3 card, which we don't have. We could still cheat. Well, not cheat, but get one of these. But it will cost me 10 of these, which is 3 points. Okay. What else do we have? We have a Bald Eagle, a number 4 Bald Eagle. Wow, which is not too shabby, folks. I'm going to grab that Bald Eagle. There we go. Number 4, it has mountains, so we can place it next to the Mountain Goat. And now we get 1 more synergy token. And we have a nice 2, 3, 4. So 3 points here. Sadly enough, no keystones, but still, not too bad. Now, I'm going to do some other stuff here. I think, let's see what comes up first. We have a kangaroo rat, a desert kangaroo rat, which is... Oh, this is not too bad at all. We want this one, but it's expensive. So we want that instead of the aspen here. Do we want the sugar maple? We don't want the sugar maple. Do we want the lynx? I don't think we need this lynx either. So what we will do is we're going to activate all these tokens that we already flipped. So what will happen here is, well, I could do this first maybe. Yeah, let's do we need the brown lemming? Ooh, the brown lemming has the tag as well. Which one is the better one for us? The dusky grouse or the lemming? Man, they both are not awesome. So let's do this. I'm going to do this action first. So I'm going to, well, I'm allowed to slide 1. I'm not going to, or 2 even. And then I have to remove 1. So we're going to remove the aspen card. So that's the first thing I will do here as an action. There we go. We flip this one. We have a monarch butterfly. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a 1 with 4 symbols. That's great. But I don't think I will be able to use this at all. So now I'm going to activate again the skills, but we are going to activate everything here. So first of all, I get to place one of these research tokens on an empty endangered species card. So let's do that. That's 1 more point. Okay, now this is not great. This lets us put one of those tokens on an unresearched wild card, but we don't have those. We didn't use any of those yet, so that doesn't do anything. And again, this allows us to move 1 card diagonally. We are going to forgo that as well. Also, if we do the flip action of all cards, then we go down that track once, getting closer to the end, but I think we will do this before this will happen in this game. Okay, so now we're here. So we can do a lot of awesome stuff with these skill tokens again. And I'm going to, well, use or abuse these ones first. So let us do the acorn thing again. So we will get 8 more of these tokens. There we go. We have a lot of stuff. And we have to remove 3 of these cards. And I'm going to remove these 2 at least. And then which one were we going to take? The lemming or the dusky grouse? Both aren't that awesome for us. But it might be a risk to remove all of these. the numbers are not that awesome on these cards though. So I guess, will we gamble for it? Let's take the gamble. I'm going to remove these 3 cards here. So everything will slide down. Okay, we do have a lot of synergy tokens to get far in this. Okay, so we didn't get any new ones. We still have the lemming here. I think I'm going to leave this card where it is, just in case if we need it. Okay, and did I remove something that I needed? No, because I need the kangaroo. So let's start by getting this desert kangaroo. As I said, I really want this because now we can place it here, and we have a very nice 3 row here with the 2 keystones and 1 synergy here, so we get 1 of those synergy tokens back. Okay. All right, how many spots do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are already done with this here. We have this here. We have these here, either or here, and we have this here. So 3 out of 4, and we are 1 card away from having the 4th, so the big score as well. But I wanted to count. I want to see if I can get the most points out of this game first. All right, so what do we want here? A 4 and a 3? Or a 3 and a 2, or a 3 and a 1, but they have to be worth it, right? Okay, so, a 2, no, let's see, this can be a 2 right here, but it will cost us points in order to get a 1, 2, 3, which is not too shabby though. I think I might want to do that. It will cost, and I'm not sure in the end of the game it will be worth it, but I'm still going to do this. I'm going to pay 10 to place the desert grassland over here, which is now a 2. And now we will search for a number 3 of the same type here. So I could do the same thing, and that's not a bad idea, because if I put a desert grassland here as well, I get 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. So that's not too bad, to be honest. It will cost me quite a bit, but it will gain me points as well. So I think I will do that. Yeah, let's do that. So another 10. So that's expensive, but still. Now, this is the last one, so I cannot take one of these anymore, but still pretty neat. Okay, again, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4 back, so that's still okay, right? Okay, what do we still want? We want a 3 here, a number 3 card of a type, well, that I don't have. I also want it to be one of the desert and grasslands, but I don't have that. So let's do this. We're going to put 2 research tokens again on an endangered species card that hasn't been researched yet. So there we go. And then we remove 2 cards, and I'm going to remove, let's remove the fox and the alligator for now, and we'll see what this will give us. We get a North American river otter. One of these actually bit me once. Long story. This is number 3 card. This is not too shabby for this spot, so that might be a good one. And we have a northern tree frog, which has the symbol we need also. But it's a 1. Not the best one to have. Okay, but I do have some ideas. Not the most perfect stuff, but still, we're going to do some good stuff here. So the monarch butterfly. Is that an interesting one to do? I think we could. The tree frog is not that exciting. We could remove this one if we want. And put a butterfly. Yeah. So let's do this now. So we're going to remove a token here. This will go away. This card will go. Everything slides down. But there are ways to get a lot of points. And remember, this is the first scenario. So okay, then we will get that free butterfly. Because why not? But because why would we? So this will get flipped as well. I might want to spend... Oh, the cool thing about this butterfly is that it has every symbol. But the cool thing about the prairie fringed orchid is that it has the endangered symbol. If I place it here, I still have a nice, very nice row here, and I can still place I can place a research token on it. But in the options here will be a little bit less, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to pay 1 on the butterfly and get this one here. Alright, which is 1 synergy, so I get 1 back. But now we have this nice thing here. Okay, everything slides down. We got 2 more spots left. An Arctic Wolf, which is a really beautiful card, but I'm not sure if this is going to help me. Unless I place it here, then I have this 2, but so it's 4 points. But I really want a 2 here, and this black-tailed jackrabbit is the one that I want here. Okay, so what we will do now is we're going to activate all of these now. So we are going to get a research token on an endangered species card. We're going to get a research token on a wild card. And we're can slide 1 if we want. And we go down here. Okay. Next is we want a number 3 card here. And preferably again of the deserts, but sadly enough there's none here. So let's use cards again. So I'm going to use this one here again and get 8 more synergy tokens and remove the butterfly. We're going to use the otter. We could use the otter. Let's keep the otter. And let's remove the Arctic Wolf. Okay. There we go. Flip this. There we go. Slide everything down. So now I'm just trying to score the most points as I can in this end game. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we are going to take 2 spots. So I can either... Oh, dang it, I forgot about it. So I'm not going to take the otter. Although I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to use this... Oh no, I don't have an endangered species anymore. So I'm just going to do this. Remove the otter. Slide everything down. There we go. Now I'm going to take the tree frog, which is too sad, but I need that. I want that 4 symbol, and place it here. It gives me 1 more synergy token because of these cards. And now we have 1, 2, 3. Did I miscount it? Oh my god, no. 1, 2. Oh, I miscounted. I thought so I will have to play that. Oh yeah, the jackrabbit was coming. Okay, I'm okay. Whoa, I was panicking already. Okay, and now we're doing well. So first thing I should do before ending the game by playing the black-tailed jackrabbit is to do this again. I can play 1 on an endangered species, but I don't have any left. And I can place 1 research token on an unresearched wild card, and this goes down again. So then let's take everything we can. We have to play the system, right? So let's take 8 more of these. There we go, by using this and removing 3 cards again. All right, and that's it. That's what I'm going to end with. So let's get more cards here so you can see more of the artwork, which is awesome. And then I think the best option for me is to get the black-tailed jackrabbit, which has 2 more synergies, and we'll end the game. Okay, so that, folks, is all she wrote. So this was the game. Now we have to score points, and let me try to explain you how that works. Okay, to scoring. Okay, so I took myself a score sheet, which come with the game, of course, and it tells us to do the first column, the second, third, fourth, and then every row, the secret objective, and the synergy tokens. And I got a pretty good feeling about this, folks. So let's do the column first. So we're going to see where we have the best, the best habitat here, and there has to be at least 2 creatures in the same habitat next to each other in ascending order, which means the prairie fringed orchid and the black-tailed jackrabbit. Now they're 1 point each, so that's 2 points. But I also have a research token, that's 1 extra point, is 3, and I have, that's it, so 3 points for the first column. So I put these on the crocodile here, which were 2 points, but I will not score these, sadly enough, because they're not part of my largest habitat in that column, sadly enough. Alright, next, we have a nice habitat here of 1, 2, 3 cards, 1 research token, that's 4 points, and 2 keystone symbols. That means I scored these 2 more times, so that's 4 times 3 is 12 points. That's a good one. Okay, next we have this column here, which I am going to, of course, use the desert grassland wild cards as a 2 and a 3. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points in this column. Nice. Okay. Next one here, we have the tree frog all by itself, doesn't do anything, but we have a 4 and a 5 next to each other of the same habitat, 2 points, but 2 keystones as well, so that's 2 times 3 is 6 points here. Now we go to the rows. Now this, as far as I know, this is also still a 2, so we have a small one here of 2, 1 and a 2 in the same habitat, which is 2 points. 3 points times 2 is 6 points as well. This row is a very good one, all desert. So 4 cards, 4 points, 5, 6, 7 of the research tokens, so 7 points, and 2 keystones. So that's 21 points. Awesome. All right, the next row, we have a great one as well. More desert, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 4, 5, 6 points. Times 2 because of 1, so that's 12 points. Awesome. And then the bottom row, we have a 2, 3, 4 in the mountains. Then that's just it. So 3 points in the mountains there. Okay, secret objective. I think we have them all. So we have the spring cards in the L shape, like this. We have endangered species. We have 3 next to each other in the fall, even 4. So we overdid that, and we have 1, 2, 3, and where's the 4th one? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with the tag symbol here on the board, which means we have all of them, so 24 points. And now the bonus for the synergy tokens. Let's exchange these 3 as well. So 1 point for every 3, so that's awesome, right? Every green one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, 12 points. So if we add up everything, let's do this quickly. Now I'm stressed. So we scored a whopping total of 86 points. We needed 50, so we won this scenario. Now, as you might see, this is the first scenario, the first assignment, probably the easiest one. If you go farther ahead in the book, you will get a bunch of new rules, setup that's different. You have to score more points, so it goes up all the way. Look how many you got. That's pretty awesome. You get the back of these research tokens. They have these notebook tokens, or what, I don't know how they're called, story tokens. So those do different things. So if you're going to play through this, you will have so much variety and probably some nice big challenges. The game also comes, and I'm not sure what it does. I haven't opened it yet because I'm not sure if I have to already, with some envelopes that you can use in this as well. I think they add more cards, so there's 6 of these small envelopes. They're the size of the cards approximately, so I guess it adds some new cards that do different things. I don't know, but this is, folks, this was my playthrough, my solo playthrough of Keystone America. You can of course play this multiplayer as well if you wish, but it's a lovely, beautiful game by a lovely publisher. They're all about inclusivity. Also, what I forgot to mention is I was sent this as a review copy, so take that for what it's worth. Thank you for that, Gauntlet Entertainment. And yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. If you saw any rule goofs, if you have any comments, any nice words to say, then please leave them down below in the comments. If you like the video, feel free to thumbs up, it helps the channel. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet and want to see more on this channel of playthroughs, vlogs and all that stuff, please press that button as well. Thanks for watching this playthrough, hope you enjoyed it, and see you all next time. See you soon, bye bye.